So we've done electrolysis for probably around 40 hours on the tank, and it's looking a lot better. So now we're flushing out the tank and we're going to seal it. So we've gotten a kit from Liquid Technology Limited. So it's called RustBuster. So this is the first step. So I'm actually after been doing that already. So put a handful of nuts into the tank with this, swirl it around for 20 minutes, and then drain it, rinse the tank thoroughly, let it dry for 24 hours, and then there's 2 steps to the sealing solution. So we'll be doing that tomorrow once the tank's properly dry. So just after sealing the top of it with a glove and a cable tie, and then where the petcock is, we just did a load of gaffer tape. It was leaking initially, but now it seems to be fine. So yeah, just simple as that, just cable tie glove here, give it a good shake for around 20 minutes. I'm just after draining the clean solution from the tank so you can see how filthy it is. Now I just have a hose set up and I'm just going to keep flushing the tank until it runs clean. Okay, I'm just going fishing for these nuts now. Right. It's really bubbly, this stuff. I think I've rinsed it around 8 times now. It's only starting to run a bit clean now. Just done flushing the tank now, so I'm gonna get a heat gun, try and dry it as best as I can, then leave it overnight, and we'll do the sealing tomorrow. Alright, so the tank's been drying for 24 hours now. It's bone dry on the inside, so we're going to use the ethanol proof fuel tank sealer. So there's 2 solutions you have to put in. You put the first one in, you do 3 20-minute sloshes of the tank, then you let it dry for around 3 hours, and then you put in the second one, do the same, and then you let it cure for around 5 days. So I'm just going to put some PTF tape on a freezer bag and cable tie it here, same with the top, and then yeah, we'll get cooking. Very similar to yesterday, so just a glove cable tied covering the petrol cap opening, and then where the petcock is, I use PTF tape and a Ziploc bag and a cable tie, so a bit more secure than yesterday. So yeah, you just slosh it around, make sure the full tank's coated, and then wait 20 minutes, repeat that 2 times, drain it, let it dry for around 2 to 3 hours, then do the same with bottle number 2. That's solution 1 drained out, and then we just have the tank here drying for around 2 hours in the sun, and then we'll add the second solution. While we wait for the tank to dry, we're just going to oil the throttle cable and clutch cables. Just going to throw in the second solution now. So the tank's been drying for around 2 hours in the sun, and it's nice and tacky, so that was the description. It shouldn't be completely dry, it needs to be tacky on the inside. And then we do the exact same process with this, and then drain that out, and then we'll leave it for around 4 or 5 days to dry before we try and add any fuel into it. So same setup, solution 2 is in there, just a glove cable tied over the petrol cap hole. Same with the petcock hole, just a freezer bag zip tied. So every 20 minutes we'll give it a shake.
Flatter.
Flatter.
Flatter. There's flatterer.
Does this will just pull out?
Is that flatterer now?
Wasn't as good of a seal this time.
That's okay.
That's fine. Oh, there we go.
You know what's going to happen now? There's going to be a big breeze and it's going to blow all this stuff into little shards. This looks much thicker than the other one.
Yeah.
Oh wow, big glove there. I think we nearly have it. Have most of it dripped out at this stage. The tank feels considerably heavier.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's what we're doing now with all the old petrol tanks that come to us for refurbishment. We're actually lining them with lead, and that means you don't have to put fuel additives in ever again, because you know the way the fuel is changing to, it's got ethanol in it now. You know, that's bad for the valves on old engines. The valves can kind of burn out and stuff like that. So when you line the tank with lead, there's a kind of a leaching effect from the petrol then, and once you're driving the bike regularly, it will there won't be too much lead getting to the valves. It won't damage the engine. So yeah, we recommend that we leave, the person doesn't leave petrol in the tank for more than about 3 months without swapping it out. So if you look in there, you'll see it's a nice dull colour now, from the molten lead that we poured in earlier on. So there you go.
That is the tank sealed. So we've done our rust treatment on the inside of the tank and we've sealed it up. So we're just going to let this sit for around 5 days before we try adding any fuel to it. So yeah, until next week.